C-O-C-O-A. Don't forget the A-C-O-C-O-A. Coca Brown. I'm a grown-ass woman. One funny mama. One sexy mother. The Coca Brown Show, where grown folks come to sip tea and catch the tea.
Uh-oh, Mommy got the microphone again.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Coca Brown, on the Coca Brown Show. Yes, we are back. Yes, our second episode. You guys showed us so much love last week that we just had to come back, honey. And we came back bigger and stronger, honey, because that's what we do. Yo, man, I'm just so amped for this next episode, man. You guys don't know. I got my peoples in the room. Yo, we got to go around the room and show love to all the fam that's in here. And we had a special guest that was supposed to be here last week, but due to situations and people not answering their phone, and iPhones acting stupid, he here now, and that's all that matters. That's all that matters. So we're going to start with my boy, my brother, the king of affirmations, honey, the social media king of affirmations. Give it up, y'all, for my boy, Royce Morgan.
Woo! Thank you. It is so wonderful to be in the room. Yes, because I was out there in the cold waiting on snow. We never.
It was cold last week. They had closed the schools. That's right. And now it's summertime. This tripolar weather in Atlanta. We got my girl Terry Crook in the house. What's up, Tay Tay?
So happy to be here, girl. With my group here, my girl Coco, doing it.
And you got my boy Big Luke in the house. What's up?
You already know. What's going on, family?
Sexual chocolate.
Really?
Okay, and the one that's always carrying the tea, hot and never cold. Give it up, y'all, for Koyon Ford.
Yes, sir. In the building, turning up. Well, no, I'm still turned up from the weekend, so you know, right? I can't wait to get it to that.
I don't know if y'all know, we based in Atlanta, so we just endured and indulged in Super Bowl weekend here in Atlanta. It was insane. Yes. Honey, you couldn't have paid me to fly out this morning. Not gonna happen. No, not gonna happen. Yo, make sure you guys call in. We're here till midnight. Make sure y'all call in 770-703-5494. That's 770-703-5494. Make sure you call in. I'm so excited about tonight because tonight we're gonna be talking about music, and the state of it. What's going on. I don't know about y'all, but I'm a 90s baby. Mm-hmm. I grew up with New Jack Swing, real R&B, songs that insinuated I may give you some booty, not just made you yell at me and say, give me some ass. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So I'm so excited that we've got real musicians and real singers in the house tonight. We've got my boy 5-time Grammy nominated James Worthy in the house. Woo! Yes, producer, musician extraordinaire, and one half of the dynamic duo. I don't know about y'all, but I probably did give up some booty to one of their songs. My boy Dave Tolliver from Men at Large is in the house.
All right, we showing out tonight.
Yeah, we are. I'm on one because I don't know what's in my cup. And so I'm saying, real talk, how was everybody's weekend? I don't know about y'all, but I turned up all weekend. And, for me, it's funny, I talk about old women in the club, and I was that chick, but I didn't have on stockings or kitten heels.
Oh, okay.
Back to it again.
But I'm saying, I see your face, Koyon. I'm afraid. Koyon, I'm afraid.
Look, Annie's sipping.
I'm going to tell you. It's definitely a drink in my cup. Straighten it up.
Oh, straighten the mic up. Well, he likes it straight in his face.
Here we go again.
Don't judge him. Okay, don't do that, Will. Will, my producer's telling him to fix his mic. I'm like, but he like his, mic like that. I'm saying, oh, okay. Well, now you can say,
I'm just trying not to scream at the people. Put my voice. I've been screaming all weekend.
Yeah. You was getting it in. I didn't see you. I don't know if people know me and Koyon are roommates right now, and I saw him twice the whole weekend, and it was for brief intervals. I mean, seriously, we were both in and out. I think the highlight of my weekend, I went to the Big Game, Big Give charity event that was hosted by Jamie Foxx and Ludacris, and everybody and their mama was there. I mean, CeeLo. The entire cast of Greenleaf. I almost peed on myself because I love Greenleaf. I love Greenleaf.
Speaking of Greenleaf,
what's up?
How was my lady's wig this week? Did you know Mother, First Lady, her wig is
Well, you know
always
what? Lynn
like
wasn't there. She wasn't there. Her wig be doing the slip and slide though, because sometimes it's
slide, honey.
right. But you know, I love me some Lynn. She's a queen.
Yes.
But I met Merle. You know, I met Deborah Joy Winans. Of course, Lamont Rucker was there.
Yes, your buddy.
You know, and I kind of like Pete on myself. It's funny because you know, and people always say you a star. Like how you get starstruck. I do get starstruck because I'm humble. You know, I ain't drinking my Kool-Aid yet, but I'm working on it. And it's like I was so gassed when I turned around. I'm like listening to Jamie Foxx and he's singing and talking, and I turned and saw Merle, you know, that plays the daughter on Greenleaf, and I was like, and I ran over. I said, "Girl, I love you so much." And then Deborah Joy walked over me. I said, "Oh my God, I love you so much. I love you so much." I said, "Okay." So I'm geeked out. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of ball players with plenty of money around me, but I'm geeked out about 2 chicks. I don't know. Don't judge me.
Too late.
But I'm saying, shut up, Big League. Shut up, Big League. Shut up. How about that?
Too late.
So what was y'all weekends like, for real?
I'm not gonna lie. I was on your Instagram live the whole time. I was watching. I was like, yeah, I'm so jealous.
You was
'Cause,
living
like,
vicariously?
I was like, because I was witnessing everything, the parties and everything. I even told my dad. He popped up, and I was telling him, did he throw a party? Like you said, the Jamie Foxx situation. And I wanted to go to all this. I really did. Mm-hmm. But
Wifey wouldn't let you, huh?
But you know it was in front of me, right?
That rock.
We're not gonna do this again. We're not gonna do this. And she said,
I'm just gonna sip my tea.
Anyway, no, but
You just
it was
focused
like
on your career.
I'm sorry.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna lie. Like, I got a text from you. I got a text from other people. They was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? We got this party, da-da-da-da. I was like, dude, I'm not gonna lie. I have a deadline. I got this deadline for Sunday. I got this deadline for Tuesday. I'm like, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Your head is heavy.
I'm sorry. But it was just. But I will
whole
say this.
table is shaking,
I will say
Jesus.
this.
Okay.
Friday night, I did have the pleasure, and it felt good. David Keith.
Keith David.
We worked together.
He plays Bishop Hunty.
Yes.
Plays the Bishop on Greenleaf Hunty.
we-
You know, I was in his house one time in LA and had no idea until I saw the pictures on the wall.
Really?
And I said, y'all, for real? Like, whose house am I in? And then I realized, I
Might
said,
have been a
I'm in
stalker.
Bishop house. Because I didn't realize I was good friends with his goddaughter. And she was staying with him, and I went to see her, and I'm like, I'm in this man's house.
Don't they always say it's a
I
small
used his
world?
bathroom. I felt so special.
Don't they always say it's a small world?
It really is. It really is. Yo, Royce, okay, what did you do? I saw a post. What did you do for real?
My weekend, well, you know, I'm a very introverted person, so I stayed on my side of town because I wanted to avoid
Oh, my God.
any and all that was going on. But I did keep up with your Instagram feed. I was like,
See, everybody's on it.
oh.
I got it in. What about you, Terry? I know you was out and about.
Oh, listen, I got a chance to hang out with Dougie Fresh.
Whoa.
Oh, man.
Terry got happy.
And listen,
I love it.
I'm listening. I'm here for it.
I'm
Hold on.
standing there like this going, oh, man. Can you do a little bit for me? Can you just
Okay,
do a little
everybody, Monique moment. Okay. All right, no.
It's
Okay.
too early, Terry. It's too
Right,
early.
Too
right.
early for the precious moment. Too early for the precious moment. Like,
Oh, but I had one this weekend with
Did
Dougie
you?
Fresh. He
That's
looked
cool.
so good. He's so personable, and he had that smile, and he was still rocking.
I know he did. I saw
That's
him at
cool.
Wolf Creek last year for the old school concert with him and Slick Rick. When they did Lottie Dottie, girl, I danced up out my weave. You hear me?
See? That's
I
what
left
I'm
up out of there
talking
looking
about.
like Big Red from the Five Heartbeats. I promise you. I came in looking
Yes.
real cute and left looking like a sweaty hot mess because I was doing every kind of prep up rocks. You know, you name it, every old school
She was in it.
dance.
She was just
Trust.
in it.
Honey, I felt it. What about you, Koya? Let's go. Come on, give me the tea. You know.
Here we
Okay, so
go.
where you want me to start?
Oh, my
Here we
God.
go. Start
You know, I may have to save yours for your fashion segment because I'm afraid.
I ain't even gonna lie. I don't do all the Instagram all the time. I'm not the biggest on Facebook. I'm living the moment.
I got you.
So all of these things that happen are in my head.
Okay.
So you know all the Gospel Fest tea. You know definitely all of you know.
They was beefing at Gospel Fest?
They were beat. No, the kids were
beat.
beat.
Oh, I was ready to
Oh,
say.
no, they were beat.
Oh, because I was going to say we could pray if they were
I said, wait a
yeah,
minute, who
you
was
know,
beefing
hey.
at Gospel
You
Fest?
ain't do beef at church, girl. Now, if your dress is too short,
Let me find out the Clark sisters about to beat up the Winans.
Ooh, well, you know, we know what
Won't
we
he
say.
do it?
You
Won't
know
he
what we
do
say.
it?
The whiners be whining.
The Winans be whining.
The whiners be
Child.
whining. Yeah, so I did that. Keisha Cole was out. I went to K. Michelle's place.
Yeah.
Cute, small, the size of our studio. Food, okay. Who else did I see? So many. I mean, I have to wait till we get to the fashion segment. But I'm telling
Yes,
you,
because I know you got tea on that.
A lot of fashion shows going on. Some were just on the street. Some were just, regular shit. But I mean, everybody was out on the town.
You got to stop.
Why? I just listened. I walked around. I networked. I talked to people. I mean, I saw a lot of ball players.
I know
of
Dr.
course.
Curbs made a gang of money because I ain't never seen so many fake asses.
Oh
in my life.
God!
I was seeing shelf booties, baby. Like, baby, how your shoulders and your ass in the same circumference? There should be a back.
You know what?
Where's your back?
This
They
is
disappeared.
It was like neck, ass. There was no back, no shoulders, nothing.
Nothing.
Yo,
You know what? This has been a good show. I'm gonna catch y'all next week.
you know what? You stupid. Whatever,
you ain't got to the
whatever.
ass yet.
Oh my God. Yo, we'll be back, y'all, with more Coca Brown show. Boy, we ain't even got started yet. Hey, y'all, it's Coca Brown. We back, yo, with my crew, Terry, Koyan, Big Leak, and Royce Morgan. Yes, honey, we are back. It is so much going on right now. I was trying to get some of the little current events, some of the tea, honey, and I just ran out of paper. It was so much going on. I mean, first of all, let's talk about Super Bowl. I don't know if y'all watched. I had friends over. I saw none of the game. I literally was cooking
That's what we call a
and
good time.
preparing. Like, seriously, every time I have a Super Bowl party, I never watch the game. So I'm standing with Colin by accident. You know what I'm saying? Because I never watched the game. Yeah. But for everybody I was hearing, it was boring as hell.
Yes.
Yes.
The halftime show was garbage.
True.
Was it really? No.
I wasn't supposed to agree to that.
What?
I wasn't
No,
supposed to
I'm
agree to that.
asking because I didn't
wasn't.
see anything. I was in the kitchen cooking.
I enjoyed the music. I like the groups that performed and so forth. You know, but what I really liked were the two young ladies at the beginning.
Oh, yeah, Haley and
sang-
Chloe.
Chloe and Hallie.
Yes. Oh, they were awesome.
I know.
They were awesome. And then, of course, the diva.
Miss Gladys
Oh, yes,
Knight.
yes.
Yeah, I did
I
see
heard
her.
about that.
I saw
White
that
and
part.
Lean. Yes, she did a great job also.
And I hate black people. Please, can we stop with the cooning saying because they sung at the national anthem, they're coons. First of all, you call Queen Gladys Knight a coon, I may punch you in your throat. That woman is
here we
an
go.
icon and a
That's right.
legend.
That's
What you
right.
ain't gonna do is disrespect Mother Gladys.
No, just
okay?
take the midnight train on out of Georgia. You do not disrespect.
Let them use you. Let them use you.
Terry, I think I need that white sheet. I'm going down quick. Cover me up, somebody. I just need a little prayer.
DOA.
A little prayer.
Call the coroner. Oh my God, it's funny. And then Adam Levine. I think they said everybody he did well. He was all tatted up like Tupac. He was like a white Tupac. And I said, okay, that's what we doing. That's how we feeling, And then people were like getting mad because they were like, well, how can he take his shirt off and show his nipples, but y'all gonna get mad at Janet?
Janet Jackson. Yeah.
And hers was an accident.
Yeah.
Well, the difference is Janet's were bought. So, sometimes when you buy stuff, they don't never really want you to, like put it out there for, like to brag about it. So they felt like she was just marketing, her new boobs.
Your
And
hat
like
is
I
in the
said
way,
last week, I
Corey.
love boobs. I live for boobs. But,
Yeah.
that's probably the difference.
Oh my gosh!
You
Oh my
stupid.
gosh! So of course, this weekend, 21 Savage
Yes.
got discovered that he is not American. He's actually from the UK. He's British.
Cheerio.
And he got arrested by ICE, and he's now in detention.
Yes.
Apparently going to be deported. I'm gonna tell you that is the reason why I tell everybody I'm going to England and I'm gonna take some classes because all them English actors be coming over here getting all our roles.
They do.
Because they know how to act like us better than us. Okay, I mean for real. I was bugging out when I be listening to half of them talk. You in a movie talking about, please don't beat me, master. Please don't beat me,
I know
master.
exactly what you're talking
And then they be
about.
at
I
their
know exactly
Oscar
what you're
speech.
talking
I am so very humbled that I am here accepting this. Wait a minute, hold up. You do not sound like Toby right now. Hold
You
up.
know what? You know
what I'm saying?
You know what?
What are you saying?
It's been 14 years. So
14 years.
14 entire years.
You know what
And
I'm
they finally
saying?
picked
I
him
want
up.
to get an Oscar, so
You
I
know?
got you to England because it's the only way I'm going to get an Oscar.
You got the perfect tea to understand.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, drink my tea, a biscuit.
I promise you.
You know what I'm saying? It's like,
little bit of
it's
crumpet.
absolutely,
With some wonderful
it's
things.
abominable. You know what I'm
Not a
saying?
crumpet.
It's rubbish. It's just absolute rubbish.
It is. It is.
He
He
I think
did
it's messed
mention-
up. I think he pissed somebody off because how he
did.
been here, how that thing expired in 2005 and he just now
I think
getting
Tekashi did
found
it.
out. You think Tekashi? Well, let's talk about Tekashi's snitching ass.
Child.
Everybody about to go down with Tekashi, honey. He said, I ain't doing no 44. He did a Nino Brown. If I'm going down, I'm taking a whole lot of motherfuckers with me.
Okay. Child, don't give me. I just got some 40 from you. Wasn't even no loud. I mean, don't ring me up on it.
They hit him up with 44 years. He started telling on everybody. Everybody gonna find out who killed Biggie, Tupac, John F. Kennedy. Everybody about to get got.
Wow.
Tekashi about to spill all the tea, honey. He gonna do 4. He gonna do 4 hours. Watch. By the time he done squealing, he gonna do 4 hours of time. And I don't know how. And he gonna have to hide out. He gonna have to pull a Henry Hill from Goodfellas. He gonna have to go undercover. And how you gonna go undercover unless you gonna wear foundation, Negro? We gonna be able to spot you.
Not
You
if the
walking
rock
around
big
this
enough.
bitch looking like a puzzle.
What you did?
New name Takina. New name
Seriously.
Takina.
Tequila. Where's Waldo type shit?
Right. You know, how you gonna change your look? You tatted up your face. Your teeth look like M&M's, bruh. Like you got Skittle teeth. You know what I'm saying?
Taste that rainbow.
But I'm gonna tell you, how many of y'all here? Let's keep it 100. Talking about stitches get stitches and all that stuff.
Yeah.
If you was facing 44 years,
What you
I
gonna
don't
do?
know about you, but I'm not the bitch to commit a crime with.
Yeah.
Cause if they hit me with 44 years, I'm telling on everybody. Trust me.
Yeah, honey, I'm
and
gonna hit a
believe
high
everybody going down. Oh, honey, I'll be like Kareem Akbar, the light skinned brother from the bank. He's the
That
real.
part.
He's the real. What you say, Corey? I said, I'm a civilian. I can't put myself in his shoes. What do you mean? We got my boy C Craze in the house, man. Make sure y'all check out his music. He's actually doing my YouTube live tonight. He's multitasking in between making music.
You the man.
I love him though. But I'm saying though, it's like I just feel like, dude, you gonna snitch, but how you gonna hide out?
Right.
People gonna recognize you anywhere. I guess he gonna pull a damn face off. He gonna do like a Nicolas Cage, John Travolta. Y'all better watch your faces. He out here got niggas looking for faces.
I was about to say, remember that movie?
Because he's gonna have to. I'm serious. He gonna change it to a woman. He gonna be a drag queen.
Well, you know, I do
Tawana
those
Tawana.
too. I style those too. So, I mean, if you need any tips, honey, call the doll because I will be right there. We got the perfect foundation.
6'9". If you need a new look after you snitch on everybody, please call. I am Koyan Ford on Instagram.
Call me. I'll be waiting, honey.
He gonna have your ass out here looking like
I am too
RuPaul.
through.
Oh my gosh! And on a serious note,
Yes.
we just need to take a moment of silence, y'all. One of the most amazing actors I've ever had the pleasure of working with on The Young and the Restless, Christophe St. John, died. He was found yesterday, 52 years old. He played Neil Winters on Young and the Restless. You know, stories. You know, Young and the Restless, I think, was such a pioneer,
Yes.
and
Yes.
such a trailblazer because they were the first stories, and I say stories because I'm my grandmother's child, that had black people on it, and with black people with storylines. They weren't maids. They had actual storylines, and you know, I grew up watching that stuff, watching it for my grandmothers, watching it for my mother, talking to my mom on the phone. I was in college about what's going on in Y&R. So can we just have a brief moment of silence for Christophe St. John? May he rest in peace. All right. Thank you, brother. All right, y'all. So anything else out there going on that y'all want to talk about? You know what I'm saying? Let's bring it back up. I don't need y'all looking all morbid.
No, because it had me thinking, man, because like I used to actually watch The Young and the Restless and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know everybody that was there, but I knew there was this one cat that had like the thick mustache, you know, that mustache back in the day that everybody basically
Victor
had.
Newman.
Victor Newman.
Yes.
Victor Newman is a vampire. You know Victor Newman 172 years old.
You know, because when I was young, he was out.
When you was young, he was old.
He was 48 and I was damn. I just died. Look,
He was the Morgan Freeman of us.
Show over. No, I remember the first thing I ever did in LA when I moved to LA was Young and the Restless. And it was when Victor Newman had to do like that he had to do like that social work and like the group home, and I played the woman that ran the group home, and my scenes were with Victor Newman, and I promise you, I was like so shook because I'm like, this is Victor Newman. This is the Victor Newman. I know your real name, Eric Braden, but you will forever be Victor. Even when he was in Titanic, I said, look, y'all, Victor Newman on the Titanic.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. I mean, but he was such a nice man, and Christophe was so nice. You know, that's when Shamar Moore was on the show.
Right.
And Hunty, when he walked in that green room, when he walked in that little hair and makeup room, like for real, like my body just immediately started ovulating.
Lord have mercy.
But you know, because sometimes, you know, but I didn't want to be known for that. But you
I
know,
hope Shamar's watching.
I hope he is too. Because Shamar can still get it. And I won't tell nobody.
Oh, if
No,
he's
no,
watching,
no,
if
no.
he's watching, I'm ovulating.
You know, for real. Let me poke a hole in the condom.
No, we use turkey basers nowadays, girl. You ain't fool with that poking no holes, child.
Really?
It's a straight turkey baser situation. It's a for sure deal.
I wonder how many chicks is walking away from Super Bowl weekend knocked up by dudes they thought was ball players, but they actually work at where?
Waffle House.
Thank you.
Hashtag that.
No, seriously, because I saw your post, Royce, and everybody was talking about, just because the dude big, you could have came up on major booty this weekend, because all you just do is say, I play for the Steelers.
Oh, yeah.
Showing up.
Yes.
I mean, seriously, it's so many dudes that came up on prime real estate booty this weekend, lying about playing for ball because he fat.
All you have to do is walk around like this.
Right.
That's how you got to. So this is
I ain't calling you fat, you thick.
Oh, okay.
the part. You the part. You the part.
You got that wide neck, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I mean, I know some chicks out here, because I know I saw some chicks out here, they were definitely advertising the goods. They were walking around, honey, they've been taking all kinds of estrogen to get them ovaries going, because
Child, and it still didn't work because some of them still look foolish. I'm talking about major foolish. Baby, I don't know what ball player this was I was gagging with this night, but honey, we laughed at all the girls. I mean, we were just like, she naked, she look a mess. Bad titty job.
Yeah.
She sagging, ass out, she look a mess. Would you go for that? Hell no. So all these women was paying
I
to
saw
get
some of these
in.
bad lace fronts.
Oh my!
When did we start using Elmer's glue
Child.
to attach our lace fronts?
Since we're talking about that, what is that thing in between that starts with like old coins? What is that?
Old
coins. They call that
See how
the
y'all
fence.
confused right now?
The
See how y'all
fence.
confused?
Very
the
much
part?
the screen.
The lace, this part.
I don't know. It just looks old.
Oh my god.
And it's like a monkey cage.
And it's a lot of them. Now, mind you, know how these Instagram models are and whatnot. They be all doing that, they little poses and all that.
Yeah.
I'm looking as hard as I can to understand what is going on between this tracking system.
That's a bad unit.
That's a bad unit.
That's a bad unit.
Because your
Clearly,
part is supposed to look natural.
And it's supposed to be in the center, not,
Right.
like.
And if it's on the side, like I said, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like it's supposed to look like it's your hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's supposed to look like your hair, sweet. It's supposed to look like your hair, darling.
and pop it up like wallpaper.
Yeah, seriously. And I know a lot of you women out there are so happy to be free of your waist trainers. Yeah. Some
Thank
of y'all
God.
was walking around looking like the figure 8. Yeah. Waist trainers ain't for everybody, boo-boo. Yeah. And you looking like a fullback.
I want to take a deep breath. Who wants to walk around?
You know what?
Yeah.
Ooh, I can't breathe, girl.
And you're speaking.
Ooh, can't breathe.
High pitch.
I mean, your shoulders up around your neck, so you walking around looking like...
You know what?
That look ain't even selling no more. That's drag queen look. That's real manly. That's real manly these days.
That's Ving Rhames and Holiday Heart look.
You ain't never lied. Ooh, how about that?
You walking around looking like Ving Rhames and Holiday Heart with that waist trainer.
Don't you ever forget this. Don't you ever forget it. Don't you ever. Don't you ever.
You did that.
Don't you
did
ever.
that.
Text me again. I promise.
Oh my God, yo! Oh my God, fix it, Jesus! Yes. Oh, okay, new one.
I
No
loved
more
it.
precious. No more precious.
No more
Now,
precious.
whenever
No more
shit ain't right, we gonna say Ving Rhames, and he just
Don't
gonna
you
do
ever. Don't you ever in your life do that again.
Yo, this is the Coca Brown Show. We'll be right back, y'all. Dave Tolliver, James Worthy are in the house, y'all. We'll be right back. Super excited. We have two of my favorite people in the world in this room right now. And they're both in the music industry, and they are both unfiltered, straight no chaser, just like me. I need y'all to put your hands together right now, y'all, for 5-time Grammy nominated and winner, James Worthy in the house. And my boy, one half of the dynamic duo, Men at Large, the Black Pavarotti, Dave Tolliver. Yes, Hutty.
We ain't get the Grammy nod. We got the consideration for the Grammy. So
Y'all got an NAACP award. Let it go.
We got the, anyway, it's okay.
I'm black and I'm proud.
I'm so glad to have you guys here, man.
Yeah.
Like, tell the people that don't know who you are a little bit about yourselves, man, because they need to know. They need to know.
They need to know. Like you said, I'm James Worthy, Grammy Award producer, songwriter. I'm a recording artist, and I'm an actor as well.
He don't play ball.
Right.
He don't play ball, though. He don't play ball.
No, we don't play ball. No, we don't play ball.
That was your lie you told all
Just to kill the
weekend.
confusion. Just to kill the confusion.
Yeah, man. We working.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, my name is Dave Tolliver from the legendary Men at Large, discovered by the late, great Gerald Levert in the 90s.
Know the teddy bear.
Yeah, man, got this new single out right now, redid his Baby I'm Ready record, and it's fire.
My nipples just got out.
It should. And that's the response I've been getting too, because cats really not singing on records like that.
No, you are
I tell people, if you want to be king of R&B, first you got to sing a verse without the auto tune. You dig? Without needing auto tune. Not saying not, because I put a little auto tune every now and then. But right now I'm also an actor as well, and we doing some things. I guess we're gonna.
Is that a new thing now that most artists, musicians, and singers and rappers, whatever, are now just automatically becoming actors as well?
Do you see this?
I mean, it's all expression. It's all expression.
For me, for R&B dude, when your career.
So y'all
started,
wouldn't have a problem if I dropped a track or I decided to start producing,
wouldn't
or
give a damn.
I already
dance
kind of
back
got
as one
you
of
in the
y'all.
studio already.
Well, damn, can you clarify that? Because that shit sounded real suspect.
They go down in the studio now.
Damn, the way he said it, I was like, wait, no, I was singing.
She was singing on
Thank
the
you.
microphone.
on his mic.
The actual
Boom.
help, James.
I haven't seen
Get
a
your
lot of
minds
y'all
out the
together.
gutter.
Haven't seen a lot of y'all together a lot. I've been getting kind of jealous. and
Oh,
shit.
happy day.
Oh, my God.
Oh, come on in.
Oh, my God.
That's how rumors get started.
What? That's how rumors get started. You know what I'm saying? So
Don't
what?
give me no alcohol.
I know. Let me
You
check
gonna
the
get
blogs, because 9 times out of 10, me and James go together just put on the blogs.
That's
Lord
dope.
have mercy.
But I'm like this, and ain't
Hell,
no
they probably saw us at Ruby Tuesday. Be like, oh shit.
right. Well, I'm like, all publicity is good publicity. Hey,
That's how the paparazzi kick
at this
in.
point,
It's a
until I
wrap.
blow up.
Talk about tossing your salad.
Goodness gracious. I'm just going to laugh. That's all. I'm going to suck on my mint and I'm going to laugh. You heard that, right? You heard it.
He's hogging all the mints. He's hogging all the mints
What a
right
mint?
now.
Hey.
Couple of them joints, man.
Give him a minute.
hogging
Give him a
on
minute.
the
Because I,
coming y'all
you know
way.
I want y'all to sing, right? You can't come in here and not sing.
Here we go.
You should sing. But I'm gonna let you warm your voice up, get your little mint on right now, okay? But I mean,
Where is the tea?
like, I'm a '90s baby. I grew up with real music. I grew up in a Motown household.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A Philadelphia soul household. If it wasn't, Teddy Pendergrass, it was, the OJs. It was Last Night in the Pips, the Temptations.
Luther.
Then when I got into my own music,
Yeah, you
I
can't
came
forget
up on DeBarge. I came up, on, like, we can go back, like Keith Sweats, and
Oh, God.
Riley, and New Jack Swing.
New Jack Swing.
New Jackson.
You know what I'm saying? Christopher Williams, I'll be sure. When he first came out with that unibrow, every light-skinned dude was drawn in his eyebrows. Trying to look like I promise you. And so it's like now, it's like the music, it used to be subtle. Where, if you was going to be a hoe, it kind of was eased into. Now it's like, be a hoe and give me some ass out the gate. It's like there's no romance anymore. What happened to the romance in music? I mean, I know both of you guys have real music out right now, and music that romances a woman and lets her feel like she doing the right thing when she get naked. So I mean, what do you guys feel about that right now?
I mean, it's needed. It's needed. I mean, it's a lot of bullshit out here right now. You know what I mean?
Would you be willing to call out what's up with the bullshit?
I would.
I would.
You go first, Dave.
He said, "You go first then."
Yeah, call him out.
Call him out.
So everybody is doing R&B right now.
Let's
bullshit.
clarify that.
Everybody.
Who's everybody?
Except for Joe. Oops.
Except for James Worthy.
Except for Kim. Except for Lettucey. Except for James Worthy. Except for Dave Tolliver. Except for... I think it's... What has happened, man, is... I think that when we were kids...
You turn that mint up.
He is.
Yeah.
Baby, the mint is fire.
I'm like, I want a mint
The
now.
mint
I'm
is
gonna
fire.
get this mint. Like, damn.
Yes.
That mint good in the mofo.
Just imagine what would happen to you. So listen.
Oh shit.
Church.
So what happens is, I think in this generation, the kids like the real music, but we don't make them. Back in the day when we did the music, it was only that. It was whatever our parents had, and that's it. And we had to listen to the Isley Brothers and
Yes.
Renee and
Clarence
Angela and all that, the B.B. King and Bobby Blue Bland.
Right.
That's
Yes,
all we had.
There we go.
It was only the house, and that was it.
Yeah.
Now you got the internet, you got the cell phone, you got the computer, you got the TV. There's so many. We had in Ohio, CBS, it was 3, 5, and 8. CBS, NBC, and ABC.
CBS. CBS,
Then
ABC,
Fox
NBC,
came.
then Fox
And
came.
PBS too. Don't forget the
Then it was
PBS.
UPN, you pick a
PBS is
nigga.
the worst channel ever invented in history of TV.
WB, BB Black.
WB. Yeah.
And I just think now, even the older people, I make my daughter. I be like, "What's that? Who is that? Who is that? Who is that?"
Yeah.
So she knows. My son, when I would take them to school, he's a third year. He's junior at Jackson State now. What up, Kenny?
Okay.
Good deal.
And out in the car in the mornings, I'll be like, "Who is that? What's that?" And I made them know who the '90s hip hop guys or who the '90s R&B guys were. And now it's to the point where my daughter's singing, so I'm like, "How in the hell you know that?" And it's like we have to make them. We have to pull them in to learn this stuff. Like when we came out, we had different types of examples to look at.
Yeah,
I think music was and the presentation of music and how it was put out was great all the way up until about 1998.
99.
Is that when you think it started shifting?
Man, when it started shitting.
That's when all that spaceship shit came out.
I mean, it was like, and no cap, no disrespect, but to Master P and all other stuff and New Orleans, that movement that came in, it kind of changed up, kind of like it was
Cash-
You
Cash
think
Money.
that's the music, the genre that changed up everything?
It was like the
Just
singing,
like towards the
rapping.
end of the 90s,
That was
that
the
was
start
it,
of
that was
that. Like the mumbling stuff. It wasn't really the mumble, but it was a little bit.
Right.
That was it.
Yeah.
I mean, you did have some hits with Master P and whatnot that were like sampled and everything, but it was still good.
Hey, Master P got way more money than I do. So who am I to say? But I'm talking about when you talking about the integrity of music and how music is presented. Like I heard Keith Sweat say one time on Monique's show when she had it. He said, they stopped doing foreplay. They just going straight to the bed now. It's no foreplay, just straight to fuck.
Exactly. That's what I was saying. It's like
if you listen to anything that I've done from the 90s all the way up until now, I just feel like even if you're talking about chopping somebody's head off, or even if you're talking about doing some misogynistic stuff to somebody, if you do it poetically, I think the words need to be put together.
I mean,
to where
Teddy Pendergrass used to yell at you.
yeah.
Turn them on.
And you were like, okay, take it off. Okay, okay. Here you go. You know what I'm saying? I think I asked for it.
People need to get back to art
Yeah.
and expression, not just, let me fuck you, bitch. I'm going to pop a half and we going to smoke real quick.
Like,
And that's
turn
like,
around and make you
they got
suck.
a billion streams to that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Damn.
And eating booty like groceries. What the fuck?
Yeah.
wow. Okay.
Really?
That was
That's
that was
the
like
deal.
I
4
want to
years
eat the
ago.
booty like groceries.
But
I go
that's
to
the
the
thing
front.
now. It's like, how nasty can you go? I remember when like Lil Kim came out, that shocked the shit out of us. But see, also my aunt used to play Millie Jackson.
Oh yeah, come on in.
When Lil Kim came out, I said, this like the female rap Millie Jackson.
Yes, exactly.
And people was like, who's Millie Jackson? I'm like, well, see, I was inducted
I
very
like
early
that.
because my aunt used to get around with their Remy Martin and their Biscuit and Hedges
Yes.
Honey and play
Yeah.
Millie
And Virginia
and be
Slims.
singing the Fuck You Symphony for 3 hours. Fuck you, I'm like, oh my God, what's wrong with them? Why they mad at my uncle, But anyway.
That's funny.
But it's like, that's the thing, I remember back in the day when a dude made a mixtape trying to get some booty.
Oh yeah.
Let's go back to the 90s, okay?
Boom box and press record on
Right.
the tape.
And every song on there made you fall in love with him.
Right.
Made you feel like it was the right time to do it. Every song made one more piece of clothing come off.
Hell yeah.
Soon as I get home.
These songs are out the gate when we fuck. Wait. I mean, can I get your
Hey, that's
last
my
name?
song, though.
Hey,
I ain't- that's my
don't let
song.
me go back to the 70s with Jeffrey Osborne.
Come on in.
Okay.
Can you woo
know what I'm
woo?
saying?
Are you talking about April Love? That
No, go back to can you woo woo woo, and I'll be like I can woo woo woo.
Come on in, Terry.
I bet you do.
Yes, it's true.
Oh my gosh. Okay, we got brothers in here singing and stuff. Okay. Maybe that's why I'm sweating. Huh?
Girl, I ain't even said a word. I'm still sucking on my mint. Trying to keep it cool.
The same one.
It's the truth though.
But really, that's when music was music.
Right, and when I hear real music, like you got to go like to the independent artists and the artists that are not on the radio in heavy rotation.
Yeah.
And like for me, I'm raising a kid, and we be in the car sometimes, and I got the satellite radio on. Yeah, shout out to my
you gotta
baby
be real
Felix.
Yes.
And I've been in the car, and he's singing songs that are not the edited version, and he starts singing the lyrics.
Yes.
And I'd be like, hey, hold up, and he's like, what? And I'm like, okay, wait a minute, this song is really on the radio right now. I remember back in the day, for me, when you heard Akinelli put it in your mouth,
What up, kid?
you was like, yo, but all of us was singing it, but
Yeah.
we still left the club feeling wholesome. Now, man, it's like every
what was going
song
down after the
is
club.
suck it, tick it, bitch,
Yeah.
let me slap your ass and put it over your forehead and like and put it in your
I
mouth and gang, wait.
Yeah, I remember
So it's
when-
like I don't know, maybe it's just me. I want real R&B. I want real love music back.
Yes.
How about that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Make it
You know what
subtle
I'm saying?
again.
Yes.
It
I don't
ain't
want to
love
feel
no
like
more,
a hoe to the next morning.
Hello.
Can I not
ain't-
feel like
it
a
ain't
hoe
love
to the
no
next
more.
Make me
morning?
feel like a lady. Like,
Walk
you
of
know,
shame.
I'm proud to be giving it up.
Yes, not like
Yo.
not like you gotta have a hoe bath after.
People are lazy nowadays, man.
You got a cold.
Is that what it is?
People lazy nowadays. They don't want to put in the work. They
Nah.
just get straight
Okay,
to
so
it.
Straight to
you know
it,
when we
it's
come
boring.
back, I want you guys to tell me. And I want y'all to be honest. You know, this is the Coca Brown Show. I want honesty. I want no filters.
No.
I want your top 5 that's out right now.
Oh God.
And I need your top 5 that need to go somewhere and drink some Windex and take a nap. Okay, when we come back with the Coca Brown Show, I'm
Damn.
putting him on the spot. I want truth. I want facts. Okay, we'll be right back,
Trying to get
y'all.
us in trouble.
Yo, you are listening to James Worthy's "Call on Me." I don't mean no
Yeah.
harm. This is a good pole song, honey. What
What's up with you in this poem?
Honey, pose will save your life.
Like, oh,
Hey, honey.
After party at Coco House.
you feel me?
As long as you bring singles. As long as you bring
I got
singles.
$5 on.
Wine and singles.
A whole $5. You gonna throw the whole 5 at me and be done.
I gotta pick it back. I'm gonna throw it
You
back.
know what?
That don't make no sense.
Hey, look,
Hey, we got bills out here.
you feel me?
Okay.
You feel me?
What inspired that song, though,
singing
James?
for
What
my
inspired
tips.
that song? 'Cause that song is sexy.
Yeah, it's a sexy record. Shout out to Sona Relay. She signed to Motown.
Okay.
She's Neo's artist.
I like the voice.
So yeah, she's like a soulful artist. She's from London.
Oh,
Hey, London,
see?
I'd
Another one
say.
from
They keep
London,
coming
huh?
over here and
Another
taking
one from London,
everything.
eh?
Yeah, so we actually recorded that. We recorded that like last year in London. I had a show out there, and we just linked up, and I just wanted something different, you know.
I love it. I love it.
And she was down, so I said, "Let's get it."
I know that's right. I know that's right. We have a call on the line. Oh my goodness. Well, who's
Let's
on the
get it.
line? The Coca Brown Show. You live, baby. Who is it?
Right.
Calling you live.
Hey, what's happening, Coco? This is Rob from Virginia Beach.
Hey, Rob. What's going on?
Oh, enjoying the show. Just got a
Good.
few things I want to say.
Okay.
Well, first I want to acknowledge Dave and say, hey, it's good to hear you on the call, brother.
What's up, man?
I
Appreciate
can definitely relate to the So Alone song, so I want to acknowledge you on that.
Appreciate it. One
Coco,
Yes.
here's something for you, Coco. True story. I actually went to school with Akbar, that pretty boy from the bank.
Oh, but Christopher Williams.
Yes, went to high school with him, and he actually sold weed in high school. So there's some truth to that, all right?
Okay. I bet you got a lot of ass just because y'all were friends, huh?
Well, you breaking up. Can y'all hear me?
Yo, Rob, thanks for calling, baby. Love you.
Hey, all I wanted to let you know, can you hear me?
Yeah.
I wanted to let you know the wealthy college kid is the real deal, for sure. I actually told her about, the network, so she's the real deal.
Okay.
And look forward to seeing you on Tuesday at the event. And
Yes.
lastly, I wanted to say something to Terry.
Oh, hold on.
Uh-oh.
I'm listening, darling.
Why you ain't call me, Terry?
Uh-oh. I knew he was going to say something about calling.
Wait. I sent you something. Now, did you get it, darling? Did you get it? Just marinate on that.
Okay.
And we'll talk to you next time. Okay.
Bye.
And I'll see you next week.
All right, see you next week, Rob. You
Love
better shoot your shot on live
Honey.
radio.
My hands started sweating. What's going
Love
on?
connect.
I'm trying to tell you.
Hands started sweating.
Anybody trying to
Go
talk
on,
to
Terry.
Terry, they better
Go on,
come with
Terry.
some gifts, honey,
Go
and
on,
a check.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Coco's
right.
connection.
I still got a group
Terry
back number
did it.
2.1.
Okay,
Got you.
okay.
That part.
Terry out here, honey. Better the business. So you know I got to get the tea because we got to get to the
What's-
Super, we got to get
what
to
we-
Super Bowl
what you
fashions
got?
with
What you got?
Koyon. We got to get to this only halftime with Terry. Just a little snippet, but I need to know, how did y'all feel as as artists? How did y'all feel about that R. Kelly thing?
I'ma just
Big League Houston.
I would just say that that Surviving R. Kelly doc, a lot of it I just thought it was a lot of shit, a lot of bullshit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh,
I really,
Yeah.
but I mean, in terms of what?
I mean, in terms of the stories, in terms of the storylines, in terms of just the production of it.
An opportunity.
And yeah, I mean, we all know the parents was pimping the kids.
Exactly.
Wow.
Yeah.
Real
The
shit.
same way.
I mean, Stevie Wonder could have saw that.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I think it was just a money grab.
'Cause I don't know. 'Cause
Just
I don't
like
know
how they
about
got the
y'all.
new Michael Jackson doc out
I was
right
about to
now.
say that. Exactly.
Right, because I'm like, when I was just watching it, you know what I'm saying, of course, you know, I'm an advocate, I'm a survivor, I get it, I'm never going to talk down or, you know, on a woman unless you lie. If you a lying bitch out here, you messing it up for everybody else. You make me sick.
You should
Don't
be
be
cut.
lying on these
Well, that's-
men
well, that's-
trying to come up on a coin or something. Don't be lying on these men and ruining
right.
their lives.
That's
Stupid.
right.
I hate that.
That's
Because there are
right.
women out here really being assaulted and raped, and we don't need that, okay?
That's true. That's true.
But I just felt like it was just absurd to me because maybe I was raised a certain way, you know, Southern born and bred, V8, you know, 7 up, you know, 2 up, 2 down. That it's no way in hell. And my mother saw talent in me and gifts in me and all of that growing up. But it's no way in hell my mother would have let my 16-year-old ass get on a plane to another state
By yourself.
by myself to go be with a grown ass man to work on no
No.
music.
No.
And they already knew.
Unless it was Jesus, and even Jesus was gonna have to have a chaperone.
Honey, he got a fence
Gabriel,
around you.
Isaac, and Ben the Goat were gonna have to show up to show me. Okay, like I don't get how do you let your baby, your daughter, go
Right.
with some grown ass
Right.
man
I
like
want to
that?
know.
Right.
I want to know.
that's true.
How you held captive in a room with you backstage at the shows. You eating that Ruth Chris.
Oh shit!
You over in Hawaii.
I guess she got
Child,
out.
he said they wasn't feeding. Some of the girls said that they really wasn't getting fed like that. They had
But
to
I
ask
said,
for
but
food.
he's asking like, how are you saying you being held
Yeah.
captive, but you out here in these
But
streets?
that's the mind thing.
I would have to
He
say
had
it's
their
that
mind.
brainwashing.
well, it's just like
He
a
had that
pimp. He's
mind.
a pimp.
He's
That's
the
right.
brainwasher.
He's, no,
That's
but he's a
right.
pimp.
Yeah.
You know,
Yes.
you know, I had the pleasure and almost it's a scary pleasure, it's scary, almost unsettling pleasure
Tell it.
of meeting Fillmore Slim.
Yes, tell
Who's
it.
one of the most notorious pimps ever to walk this earth. And I didn't know I was talking to him. But I promise you, but in an hour, he really had me contemplating screwing these jokes and selling ass. And somebody was like, Coke, you realize who you over there talking to? 'Cause we, you know, he buying me drinks, we talking, kicking it, whatever. And this is an older man, I'm thinking somebody granddaddy. But he was dropping so much game that I was enthralled. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I won't go sell no ass. He wouldn't hit me with that kind of
Right,
game.
right, right.
But the game he was dropping had me like, oh my God, tell me more.
And how old were
Tell
you
me
then?
more. Girl, I was,
This was
in my
last
late
week.
30s.
Okay, so think about these young girls,
Lord,
15.
And I'm in my late 30s, and
16.
he probably, if he had talked to me for another hour, I might have been selling ass. I wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
And I mean, you know, so R. Kelly is a true pimp.
glad to
And you know,
have
you never know
Shut up.
what a lot of those young ladies were going through when they were growing
Yes.
up. They probably didn't have a good relationship with their fathers.
But their fathers were on the damn
or
screen.
Some of them,
Yeah,
some of
yeah.
them, some of them, and some of them not. But it depends on how they view themselves.
That's
Yeah.
correct.
Okay.
Let me
You
also
know?
say this too. For me being like in that position, listen, they are
doing
so
out here, man?
I'm gonna say,
excited.
which
Nah.
one?
Doing out here, Dave.
So here now, when you say that, I can say this. Let me tell you this. For me, even now, being married, if I'm gonna do anything, you got to be at least 35 and up. Tubes tied, been through some shit. Kids almost grown. You fuck up, you don't fuck down. You fuck up, you don't fuck down.
That's
Correct.
a new tattoo.
And that's game for all
Yeah.
you cats out there. You don't fuck. If the bottom's gonna fall out, you gotta at least make sure you fucking level.
So you think that he just with these young girls because he's able to control them?
It's a
and
controlling
manipulate
thing.
them?
Yes. Control thing.
But when I say that, I say that because you want to say it. But I'm saying when you're an entertainer,
Correct.
no matter what, like, even now, my shit ain't been hot since the late '90s like that. You know what I'm saying? Even now, these chicks will do anything if I want them to do it. If
Yeah.
they'll still
The thirst
do it.
is real.
So I'm just saying, when you see somebody like, even with the Bill Cosby thing, it's like, you don't have to do anything. You don't have to trick them because they want to do it. The parents are
Correct.
excited about
Yes.
it. I can't tell you how many times, you hooking up with a chick, you go, Ma, this is, oh my God, I love you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm going to tell you this. I messed around with this girl one time, and I would go over her house at night, and her mom worked late. But when her mom came home in the morning, she let us stay in her bed and smash till we was done. Then she went.
What?
I'm just telling you, yeah.
Oh no.
Her mom.
Oh, that's another
Her
one of
mom
these moments.
let us-
Oh
I'm telling you. Her as God is my witness, I was messing with this chick,
Child.
and I would go over there at night. Her mom didn't get off till like 7, 8 in the morning. And when she came home, she would not come into the room until I was finished and left. Sometimes I would leave at like 12, 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Wow.
And she cooked you breakfast.
So were you tipping the mother? Did you leave like a thank you note?
Like she was working at the gas station. I would go grab sandwiches.
She had a tip. She had a tip.
Hat outside the door.
And I'm nowhere near R. Kelly.
She was taking donations.
I'm nowhere near. I mean,
the thirst is real. It's like everybody now, especially women. It's like now. This is a whole nother conversation. I may have to have you guys come back for this, but I'm gonna be real with you. Of course, you got women out here with daddy issues and self-esteem issues and all of that, yada 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 yada. But for real though, men, y'all have made it easy for a woman to come up because all y'all do is look down. All y'all see is titties and ass. Y'all don't deal with that spirit. Y'all don't look at that with heart.
But Coco,
that's how y'all be getting caught up.
But how you gonna look at the chick and be like, damn, she got a cold ass personality?
Wow.
Because you know what?
Damn, she look like she got a cold mind on the nigga. Damn.
Because you know what?
That bitch can fry some chicken, I can tell.
You get caught out there though. Because you get to know her after y'all smashed or whatever, or got to see the big ass man, like, this bitch is crazy.
I done fell in love with some one-nighters.
Yeah, me too.
No lie.
Yeah, I've had them days.
I done fell in love with some one-nighters. Real talk.
Really?
I did one time too.
But
you ever fell in love with a one-nighter, Royce?
Yeah, I got caught up one.
Yeah.
Hey man, it happens. It happens.
Here's the thing. It's not even daddy duties. It's being afraid of who you are. When you're with your kids, you cannot be afraid of who you are. You can't. The healing starts with a conversation.
Okay.
I go to therapy every Thursday. No bullshit. And I'm not scared to tell people that. I had these injuries and all this stuff, and it was causing me to tear up my home with my kids and everything because I was and I'm saying, as I go in there, I find out all these things that because of a conversation. Like the reason I was able, my dad he used to beat the shit out of my mom. His favorite word was bitch. That's why I really don't use the word that much. And then I used to get whoopings all the time. The only way I was able to forgive this man at 30, I'm 48 now, at 30 some years old, I'm sitting down. I used to go see my aunt who just passed last year. She was 94. My cousins told me, I was talking and she was starting to get dementia. She said, your daddy June, ain't he? Oh, you ain't had no daddy. He ain't shit. And I was like, we laughing. So my cousin starts to tell me all these stories about my grandfather. And the only thing I remember about my grandfather, he was a mean ass man. He used to whoop us. He used to beat the trash out of my grandmother and beat all of the kids all the time.
Wow.
That conversation, that right there, that lifted off me. I said, okay, this man, and back then it was acceptable until women start fighting for their rights. Right. Where women's live and burning the bras and all that. It might not have been cool, but it was acceptable and women took it.
So you realize it was a generational curse and it had been passed down.
Yes, exactly.
And if you don't say anything to your to your kids, they will, even if you've never been around them. If that father's not around, that DNA is in the son. That DNA is in the daughter. If the mother's not around, that DNA is in the mother, is in the son, is in the daughter. If my daughter, she know everything about the road. My son know everything about the road. I refuse
so,
not
to I tell people that all the time, even though my son is young.
You got to start young.
I don't, but I tell him very honest. I mean, recently we had to deal with him having some very special feelings about his father. Not being there and pretty much lying to him, saying, I'm going to be in your life, and then disappearing. And I allowed my son at 6 years old to finally say the word I told him he can't say. I said, Daddy's a liar. And we didn't. And when he was able to say that out loud and realize that he's a liar and he's not a good person, it's like my child began to heal. But if I kept, they always tell you, oh, don't dog the daddy, don't bash the daddy. Sometimes you just got to be freaking truthful.
But I'm saying there's a way.
Because my child's going to be loving a damn fantasy, and that's not who that Negro is.
And he knew it. That's why he had to release it.
Right.
But honesty is not bashing this if it's the truth.
Come on, somebody. Because the truth shall set you free, period.
You ain't got to be like, man, that mother. You can say, son, I'm Phoenix. Yeah. He just doesn't come around. I don't know why, but that's a question you can ask him when he comes. Maybe this, that, and the third. You have to be honest with these kids, or he's going to pass.
Because he'd have been keep waiting, thinking he was going to come around. He was going to come around. He could ask him. Because he said, "Mommy, Daddy told me a fib," and I said yes. He said he was coming, and he's not. He told me he was going to call, and he's not. I said yes. He said, "Is Daddy a liar?" I said, "Well, what do you think?" He said, "Well, he didn't tell me the truth." I said, "Well, then what is it?" He said, "A liar." I said, "Well, that's what you say. That's what he is."
That's what.
And I mean, it's like he began to heal.
Yes.
Because now he doesn't have these false expectations.
Exactly.
And you didn't say it to him.
No, I
you
let him
express it.
come to that.
That's
Exactly.
right. And
That's
the
a
way
good
you
thing
asked
you're
him
doing.
questions, that was great
And
coaching.
me and my kid in
Great
therapy.
coaching. Yes.
It's that old saying: the truth will set
Yes,
you
it will.
free.
So
It
how
will.
did it set you free?
Well-
what did they say that caused you to
My
be
cousins
released
and
from
them
that?
told me, he had drug issues and all that other stuff, but the fact that my grandfather used to beat up on my grandmother all the time and then beat up on all the kids. Just I was like, damn. And I was like, that explains it. So I said, I'm going to have to be the man and rectify the situation, because no matter what you go through, I don't care what nobody say, you still want to know why don't this man want to have nothing to do with me? Maybe he don't know how.
He don't know how
He
to
don't know
love you
how.
like that 'cause it was never
He
taught
don't.
to him.
But now, I mean, I'm gonna write a book about it called Second Chance Dad, and it's gonna free some guys.
Nice.
And I keep saying that, but now when I go to Cleveland, me and him like this, and I stay at the house with him. Man, he be trying to serve me, cook for me, all kinds of
Sure
stuff
enough.
when I'm there. So I'm just like, and I know that he hates what he done now. But if you
He had
ask
his
him
come to
about
Jesus
it,
moment. You got
Right.
to have a come to Jesus moment.
but cats like him, if you ask him about it, he say, I don't did nothing. If I did, I done gave it to God already. When he said
oh
that
my
to me,
God, my
when the
parents,
nigga,
man.
when the nigga said that to me, I was like, all right, it's no getting by. And once I said I'm going to forgive, I called him as a man. I said, look,
Yep.
I said, hey man, whatever happened in the back, we can't get it back. My mom's gone. I can't do none of this. But I want to have a relationship with you.
Right.
I want to understand you and get into this. And ever since I did that, we had one more falling out, because I done everything. Had a gun to this man's head and beat him through. I done everything.
Wow.
And now we like this. So that's
Full circle.
that's totally
Full circle.
different.
We mentioned that. We said that.
But that's the name of my book, Forgiveness and Other 4-Letter Words. Because forgiveness is one of the hardest things to do.
Yes.
And,
Yes.
and it's hard. I had to forgive. I went through the same thing. The first man to ever hit me with a closed fist and call me a bitch was my father.
Oh.
And I was 11 years old. So for me, I thought it was normal to fight
and
dudes.
that's why I wouldn't whip
And
my daughter like
you know
that.
what I'm saying? And so when I found out from family members that that's how my father was treated, and my father was beaten with things that you whip horses with and stuff like that. And that's all he knew. And so I forgave him because I said he didn't know any better.
Right, True. right.
And now, I'm a daddy's girl to the core, and I'll fight you down over some,
Yeah,
MC
I'm
Brown.
gonna feel bad if something happens to him.
Right,
I
you know
love
what I'm
that nigga
saying?
right
But I
now.
had to
do.
forgive him, and
That's
I had to get past that. But it helps that when you get the honesty, because generational curses are real, and that's going to be another show. And I may have you back, Dave, to be able to talk about
Here we go.
generational curses, because that's some real shit.
And
Black folk really
I'll be
done.
honest with you, I can relate to that because I've actually
Healing
grown up
starts
without
with
my
a
father before,
conversation.
so
Right.
I can relate.
We're going to
to
do
that.
a show about that.
Yeah,
That's
totally.
Yeah.
It's
And
one
I
of
would
those
say this about
things-
forgiveness also. The forgiveness also is for you. It's not for
That's
them.
what
You
I'm
don't
saying.
want nobody to
That's
hold no
right.
power over
That's
you
right.
and
Yeah.
your
That's
life.
right.
Because that will
Exactly.
carry
Come on,
you and
boy.
just carry you
true.
down. Because I remember like second grade, I let that shit carry me into adulthood, not trusting anyone because I was lied. Basically, my teacher lied on me about a report card, and my parents didn't believe me.
Wow.
I had to release that in my damn 30s to be able to forgive.
And
So,
that's crazy because
Right.
now we
just like
hold
that,
stuff as
don't hold
kids.
nobody. Don't let nobody hold power over you.
Amen.
That's
Amen.
what you do.
Yo, we'll be right back, y'all. We've got
All right.
only halftime with Terry and the Super Bowl Fashion Minute with Koyon Ford. We'll be back, y'all. Y'all gonna stick around, Dave and James?
Oh, please do.
Yo, this your girl, Coca Brown. We have been listening to James Worthy. What's the name of this song, James?
This is How Many Times featuring Tony Terry.
This is my new
Oh,
one.
wow. This is a panty dropper.
Wow.
I was sitting up here feeling the type of way.
I can make the panties
Like,
drop.
ooh, this song got me feeling the type of way.
That's my new MySpace song.
So I'm saying, so your new joint, I would say your tracks is, definitely for the couple that needs a little extra
I
incentive.
mean, it's
He won't
real
give me
R&B.
that.
What you doing
Right,
over there, Terry?
I'm loving it.
You see,
I see you raise your
see
leg.
you,
I was
Terry
like,
over there
what's
rocking,
going on?
honey. And
Look.
child, Terry over
Look,
there.
it caught my peripheral
you know
vision.
what,
I was like, hold on.
Terry trying to give you worms.
But I'm.
All right, I'm gonna see y'all next week.
Oh,
I'ma
but
see y'all
honey,
next week.
it'll be some classic words.
Girl, you had them good worms, girl. Them good worms.
But
with
you know what?
benefits.
I'm loving. Just hearing you say Tony Terry. Okay, so your artists are they over 40?
Lord, here we go. Where's Rob?
I mean, I like to collaborate with all artists. You know what I mean? So like whether they're a Tony Terry or it could be a Neo, I can go all the way to a Ty Dolla $ign or something. You know what I mean? It's all a different vibe.
Well, see, this is what I'm loving about what he just
gonna
said,
choke,
y'all,
James.
because the thing about it is a lot of people have dreams of going on to sing.
Yeah.
Okay. And like Tony Terry, I consider him old school. Okay. So he could have just stopped after his hit. All right. But he didn't. He didn't. He was like, oh no, I still believe in my gift. And when you believe in your gift will believe in you.
Is this the only halftime moment?
This is a halftime moment.
Come on in.
That's where I'm talking about. So that's what I want to tell all y'all out there. Listen, it's only halftime. If it's something you want to do, it's only halftime. You're still in the game. And who proved that this weekend? Tom Brady, becoming the oldest
41
NFL quarterback to ever play in a Super Bowl at 41. And why?
And win.
Six
of
wins. 6 wins, okay?
Even though that game was,
But hey, he did it. He did it. And
They said the game was fixed with voodoo. Because the Saints was 13-3 and the score was 13-3.
Well,
y'all saw that protest?
Baby.
I ain't in there.
God damn.
But the thing about it is he did not give up.
No.
He kept believing in himself, and his team believed in him too.
Yeah.
So all I'm saying is, give me a high five on that.
Yes.
Okay for the
Okay,
You feel me?
because it's only halftime, and we are still in the game.
We still in the
You know what
game,
I'm
baby.
saying?
Ball
Well, we're
it,
going to have
Terry.
to talk
Bring it,
about that
Terry.
subject because I know we had talked about, you said rest in peace, James Ingram. We forgot about James
Rest in
Ingram.
peace,
Oh,
rest in
yeah,
peace.
we forgot about James
James
Ingram.
Ingram, find 100 ways. He passed away last week, 66 years old. I didn't realize that he was just 66. You know, the older you get, the younger the numbers start looking, okay? I didn't realize he was 66 years old. And we still don't know what he passed of.
Brain
but-
cancer.
Oh,
that's what it was?
It was brain
Wow.
cancer.
Brain cancer.
Okay.
Yeah.
But he, oh my gosh, the hits that he had back in the 80s, okay? I mean, just pure, natural
That's my favorite James Ingram song. Just
talent.
Once.
Yes.
That might be the only
yes,
one.
but find 100 ways.
I don't have the
So
heart.
crazy.
I don't have a heart.
I don't have the heart.
I don't have the heart.
Yes.
That's it.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, you better
Yes.
know some songs.
Yes.
Come on,
So I don't know about
somebody
y'all,
hit
but
another
I've been waiting on this because we have not had a conversation. So Corian, I need the no you didn't fashion moment about Super Bowl because I know you saw some.
I know it's about to
bullshit.
Oh, no, you didn't.
So Corian, please
No,
take the
you
floor. Take the floor.
Oh, no,
I've
you
been waiting with bated breath with this.
So I've been waiting all week just to tell you how dumb this woman Tommy looked. I don't know if y'all all know Tommy.
From Love and Hip Hop.
Love and Hip Hop.
Yes. Yes.
So
Here we go.
Tommy, honey, she needed to be in jail on that outfit she had on. But okay, so I think it was Tuesday night. I went to an event at Giuseppe. Rico Love, fabulous.
Rico Love?
Oh my God, amazing
I
person.
was on program with him a couple weeks ago.
Oh my
He
God,
is-
amazing. So everybody's dressed, mildly, glam chic, very relaxed. And she comes in with like an all green looking like an elf outfit on.
No, we didn't.
Bitch, you need to call me because you look a
Not the
mess.
elf.
But you know what I did, though? I ain't even going to be shady. I said, girl, you know what, bitch? You look sick, dang.
Because
I
like
did.
puke.
Because, I mean, that's what she wanted to hear. Like, I felt like her confidence really needed to hear that. Sidebar her. Rico Love. Amazing fur coat. Amazing alligator skin jacket underneath. Killed it.
Yes. Yes.
You did that, Rico.
Hey.
Who else did I see? Oh, Cardi B.
Oh, no. You saw Cardi?
Cardi, her outfits and her show was lovely. You go, girl. Whoever your stylist is, give him a good check.
Okay.
Because, yeah, you look cute. Who
I
else?
love how she can wear all the different color hair. I wish I could do
Love
that.
Cardi B.
But you wear good hair, though.
I can do blonde. I can do burgundy.
But you can't do the
black.
greens and the purples
No,
and all that.
I look like an old prostitute.
Well, maybe.
Say
Well,
that.
I didn't want to say maybe some of the people that do wear them look
know
like
what?
that too,
I
but
ain't
hey.
looking like one of them hoes that work for Willie Dynamite. I cannot.
You know what?
Not really Dynamite. Oh, Tommy, I can't leave my old girls out. I said I was gonna shout out the old girls. When I say
Okay.
old girls, the retired,
Seasoned girls.
the retired hoes, because y'all look like y'all
Retired
still was hoes. I ain't gonna lie. You're over 40. You're dropping.
Yeah.
I want to call your name out, but I won't. But girl,
Don't-
I'm
don't
talking
do it.
about you and your lime
Call
green
them out.
bitch.
Do it.
You
Don't
look
do
the
it.
mess
Don't
too.
do it. Don't do it.
Call them out.
Don't do it.
I don't know her name.
Don't let
That's
it be
how
a bad
much she
influence.
wasn't significant
That's peer
to me.
pressure.
Call them out.
No peer pressure
That's
for me.
peer
I tell the
pressure.
tea and the truth.
But who was it? What was she from?
She was from out of town. Okay, so let me tell you how the story went.
Okay.
3 girls came in town, beautiful, in the industry type women. Came into town, hung out with them for probably 20 minutes. They wanted to go to the mall. I said, girl, I help you go find you a little look. Every single thing I told her was cute. She said, oh, I don't like it. I don't know if I'm going to do this. I don't know if I'll do that. ended up looking like she came off of 579. Y'all remember 579 or Dot?
Yes,
The
yes.
yeah, you look like that, baby.
You look like
so
you got a
everything I told you was cute. You didn't want to rock with. So they were all about getting a man, getting somebody with some money, being out. Your self-esteem showed in all what you had on. You were skimpy, your titties was out, your ass was hanging out, you looked a mess. So all the women that I saw that did that, they looked over you. But the women that came in that had on, a tight fitting, something that was very nicely covered with a little hint of cleavage, you won. You had the free drinks, you got in for free. But ladies, if you was out and you was in these lines and you paid to get in, you're a fool.
Oh shit.
Looking like
you're a fool because anybody that's winning, child would have used that $125 they paid to get in on their hair. And then you would have been getting in for free.
Wow.
That's all I'm gonna say. So up your value, honey. And next time you show up, show out, and you get in for free.
At the dump, Norfolk, Hampton, Richmond.
I'll help you get right if you want me to. Hit my Instagram, bro.
I am Koyan Ford, honey. Catch that tea. Catch that tea.
Up your value, honey.
I need a refill.
Oh my God.
No, we're going to go for drinks after this. Hashtag, if y'all want to be a liquor sponsor for us, we will shout you out. So make sure you hit us up because we do sip from time to time.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, man.
Yes, we do. I've had so much good. Like, I don't even know what it like. Who wants to get something off their chest right now? Because I'm just in loving all of this right now. I'm just like, I can't take it.
Oh, well, girl, if you want me to get some shit off my chest, I can.
I want you to tell us who those 3 ladies were. That's what I want to know.
Oh, God, let me think of these
Yeah, who
girls'
the 3
names.
ladies?
Okay.
Were they from any kind of housewives
Were
or
they real
basketball
people or they were
wives
just
or-
people hanging out?
No, there was some.
See what you done started?
They were just part of the group that came in, that flew in, that thought they were going to be jazzy,
they were
thought they were going to shut shit down, and
They
they
were
had it all
minglers.
together. But I was like, but you don't have it
Are
all
they
together.
reality stars?
No, just working women. Just working women in the industry.
Oh, like Instagram hoes.
Yeah, let's call it that.
Oh, IG hoes.
Let's call it that.
The ones
Yeah.
the ones with the bundle profiles that's following them.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh yeah, with the IG bundle businesses.
Exactly.
Hey, S Curl
With the Fashion
911.
Nova link in there with
You know what I'm saying?
That
their
part.
profile.
Yeah, with one
promo
post.
Use my code and get 20% off Fashion Nova.
Honey.
Click
That
my-
explains
click
those
my link
fan
and
weed
see me now.
pages. Got it.
Do they really make money off of Fashion Nova? Like, do
I
they?
believe they
I think they get
do.
a cut.
Yeah.
I mean, because doesn't Cardi B have a whole line with Fashion Nova now?
I believe so.
And
And
you know
then
that- her
and Rita
shit sold
Ora
out.
has all of her shoes at Giuseppe now. So I believe that
But
as you get
Giuseppe
endorsed,
and Fashion Nova is just what Homegirl said on Housewives. I gave them fashion, then I gave them economy.
there it is.
She sure did.
Damn.
Dang.
Like, oh my God.
All right. I would just like to ask
Yes.
you all, have you heard that B. Smith, remember B. Smith?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Restaurant
Restaurant.
lady. Yes.
Yes, host,
Yes.
model,
Yes.
Icon.
Yes, icon.
I have
Okay,
all
you
the
know
time.
she was diagnosed with Alzheimer's.
Yeah.
Okay? Well, her husband announced recently
Uh-huh.
that he is dating someone else.
Okay.
And has moved her into the home that he and B. Smith share. And
your
they
mouth.
are both taking care of her.
How stupid is that?
That's dope.
Can I comment first? Do y'all mind?
Now, call y'all, please, because I'm on pause.
My thing is this. It's good to be transparent. It's true to stay, with your come up, because I'm sure they've been together for many years. Alzheimer's, dementia, it's all about how you take it, because she ain't gonna remember shit. She probably forget the bitch upstairs anyway. So I've been saying, like, at that moment that he decided to move her in, I felt like he needed some support. So kudos to you for not putting your wife in a nursing home, not running off with her money, not doing all of, those things that typically men do.
Because he could have just put
He
her
could have
in.
done it.
Can I just ask a question that I know is going to sound real fucked up? What color is she? The new
She's
one.
other
I'll be
Other side of the
damned.
ocean.
Okay, because I was going to say,
On
how
the
many
other
sisters
side
going
of
to
the
move in with their wife still there and take care of the wife?
We usually wait until afterwards, and then we come over with the casserole dish and say, "Hey, honey, how you healing?"
Oh, how you healing?
So Emily done moved in on B's spot, and Emily, she probably think Emily the man.
Ain't that it though? That's cute though.
But but I almost gotta
You know what?
commend him though, because let's keep it real. If I come down with dementia, then be my luck. The dude I married, he gonna have me in a home and tell everybody I died already. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause that's what the average man gonna do.
And take your Social Security check.
Right. Still get your benefits, get your disability. You know what I'm saying? So for him to stick with her, but he got to have a life too. And then he got a woman that said, okay, I'm going to come and help be with you, but I'm going to help take care of your wife until she gone to glory.
And she does sleep in a different room from them. Okay, let me just add
So he's
that
still
in.
so he's still in the bed with B
Yes.
and the white woman down the hall.
I don't know if she on the same floor, but she in the same house.
She on the safe floor.
You know what? I've heard.
Wow, I want to know more details about that.
I've heard of. I've heard a story.
Dave, I see your face. I mean,
Yeah, I've heard a story like that
Damn, I wanna
before,
try
but
some
nobody
shit
had to
like
mention.
I do. I mean, we live in that day and age now. You know,
Yeah.
I hear a lot of my
Yeah.
female
Everyone's
friends
there,
say,
yeah.
you know, even they don't have dementia or whatever. They bring women home to their men now. I mean, it is
That's
what
true.
it is.
That's
I
They
mean,
call it having fun.
I've seen.
there's no conventional relationship anymore. What works for you is
Right.
what works for you.
Yeah.
Yo, we about to get up out of here. I want everybody to shout out their social media real quick. Yo, give it up for our guest, James Worthy.
Yeah.
Dave Tolliver. What's your social media, James?
So y'all can follow me at King James Worthy, all social media platforms.
All right. What about you, Dave?
Dave Minute Large on Twitter and Instagram, and just Dave Tolliver on Facebook. You know.
Okay, what about you, Terry?
Hey, Terry Crook. Follow me at Terry Crook Media on Facebook and Terry Crook on the rest.
Yes, what about you, Koyan?
You can find me at I am Koyan Ford all across social media. I hit you back, I promise. Don't hit me in the DM with no nudes, please.
He's
I can't
alive.
touch it.
Oh, Lord. And what about you, Royce?
He's
You
alive.
can find me at the Royce Morgan on Instagram and Twitter, and you come to my page, you take a look at it. I will give you life daily. Come on, they call
I
me
know
Uncle
that's
Royce.
right.
Uncle Royce has a word
He
every
is
day.
the
Come
king
on by.
of affirmations, honey. Get your life right with Uncle Royce.
Memes
Yes.
and
What
all
about
that.
you, Big League?
Just type in Big Daddy.
He went to
Well, I
his
thought my
Barry
piece
White
was gonna pop up. I didn't know you was gonna pop up about
Just
We got to clarify
No,
that.
I'm playing. All the sites, social sites are Leaky Loam 88, LEAKELOME 88. Otherwise, just Google Malik Big League Smith.
I know that's right. Okay, and I'm your girl, Coca Brown. You can hit me up at Coca Brown, 4life.com. That's COCOA Brown, 4life.com. And everything is linked there on my Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, all that good stuff, Facebook. So go right there to my website. And don't forget the A. Please don't forget the A in
What's
my
your
name.
MySpace?
MySpace. You so stupid. No, he didn't. I don't know. But you know what?
What's your Tinder?
If it came back, my Tinder-
What's your Black Planet?
my
What's your Black
Tinder-
Planet?
My Tinder's 42 double D. Yes.
Yeah.
Hey,
Thank y'all for
honey
tuning
mustard
in.
barbecue sauce.
Thank y'all for tuning in to the Coca Brown Show.